All right, so this is a problem dealing with what we call Pascal's law. And we don't actually have to know anything about Pascal's law other than the equation, of course, which is that force over area is equal to pressure, right? Alternatively, we can also do force 1 over area 1 is equal to force 2 over area 2, right? So if you're transferring pressure from one location to another, then this is what it's going to look like. But if you're just trying to calculate the pressure in the system, then this is what you're going to look like. And so in this case, this problem has actually given us a bit more information than we need, which is sometimes a bit of a trick the MCAT does to confuse us, because if you're just trying to multiply and divide the numbers that you have, you might get confused by an additional number. And so in this case, we don't actually need this number at all. We just need these two numbers, and we'll figure out the pressure. All right, so the force is 50 newtons divided by a cross-sectional area of 0.02 meters squared. And so these are SI units. Newtons are SI units, meters are SI units. So the answers are already in SI units. So fairly straightforward here. 50 divided by 0.02, that's the same as 50 divided by 2, and that's 25, right? And then we got to move the decimal point. So because we're dividing by this, then we move the decimal point like this. So 1, 2, 2500, right? So the correct answer here is D, 2500. And just to show you what I did with the scientific notation there, and to be clear, you wouldn't necessarily need to do that because 50 divided by 2 is 25, and this is the D is the only answer that has 25 in it, putting aside the number of zeros, right? But just to show you very quickly what I did with the zeros, I took them out when I divided, and I got 25, and then I added them back in, realizing again that when I'm dividing by a very small number, my answer should actually be much larger. And so doing a lot of these types of practice problems will give you a good intuition for this type of division, I think, and will make you really a lot faster at these types of division problems. And so feel free to continue doing these types of problems. They're in this broader playlist, so just keep doing the playlist. And so otherwise, the correct answer here would be D.